Hello and welcome back everybody, Omega Given here. Today we're going to be doing another indie game review for a game called Ghost Song. I have to say, starters, this game is beautiful. But what is this game? Ghost Song is basically a mixture of Metroid and maybe Hollow Knight combined into one. It's kind of like a 2D side-scrolling adventure where you're discovering this new planet that you crash landed on, and you're trying to basically upgrade your character in different ways using different weapons, and then also maybe helping out some NPCs along the way. Ooh, this is kind of cool. This game is very beautiful already. Normally in these videos, I oftentimes like to include clips that are just funny or just cool in other ways, but I'm not going to have as many of those clips in this video as my audio was kind of messed up and I had the game way louder, and this game has a lot of rumble noise in the background, which kind of suits the game's ambience, so I'm not going to like downgrade it on that. This game is very beautiful, like I just said in that little clip. It's just very, like, you can't even get a grasp for it. I was playing this on a 4K screen, so it just looked even more crisp and beautiful than it might look on your screen right now. But I almost would equate this to a little bit of like a game called, is it Ori? As well as maybe just like Hollow Knight, as far as how the beauty is and also how it just like it feels. There's a little bit more of a roboticness to this than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight feels more smooth, but it kind of makes sense because you are playing as a mech, so it actually kind of is genius how like it does feel like clunky, like the controls being clunky for, you know, you being a mech as a character. So I will give that pretty good like bonus there. Kind of feels like Metroid in a way. Well, that's basically kind of an example of the audio and also a little bit of what it looks like in-game. So it's kind of fun in a way. I love it. The artistic style is solid. If I would rate that, I'd probably give the artistic style a solid 9 out of 10. It's always hard to give a full 10 out of 10. But yeah, very solid artistic style. Story is a little bit, it's very slow in the beginning, but it builds up. Like, I was actually almost about to call it quits for the day when playing this until I actually found the first real NPC that you interact with. And then, like, a couple hours in, and that's when I'm like, oh, well, this is the real and like the actual story. So I actually played a little bit longer, which is kind of interesting because, you know, I was about to call it quits for the day. I might have, you know, maybe given up on the game right when I met the first NPC, and that actually got me to continue playing. So that was actually, I don't know, that's a big bonus. I would say like that actually like engulfed me enough to be like, let's actually keep playing, because like, I don't know, I think if a game can keep you playing like that, then that's solid. So yeah, story, I'd probably give it a solid 6, maybe 7 out of 10. Frick, did I just do that again? Gosh darn it. So for gameplay, well, gameplay, it's pretty solid. Like, I always have a hard time with side-scrollers. I'm never really a side-scrolling kind of person. I never really grew up on Mario as much. I grew up more on Pokemon, so more like RPG over the top rather than like side-to-side scrolling. But I gotta say, like, you know, the gameplay is solid. Like, I liked Hollow Knight quite a bit, and this is like kind of like a variant of that, so it's not that bad. Pretty good. Definitely has enough uniqueness there where you can like master it to be really good, especially since I've seen like some of these side-scrolling masters that like master these games so much to the point where like, how do you do that? But yeah, so solid gameplay. I'd probably give gameplay around a 6 to 7 out of 10. I'm rating it somewhat high because it is actually fairly unique. They have weapons that you can exchange out, so not just your basic weapon, but you can like do some side weapons and such to make it more unique of how the play style is. So that's pretty solid. But yeah, I think those are like the main 3 categories that I'd like to like at least have for now. But let's talk a bit more about overall price. Everything is green and everything is squishy and moist. It's squishy and squishy and moist. So, price. This game at full price on most platforms is $20-ish, which is kind of a letdown because I think most games of this caliber are around $15, but guess what? This game is normally on sale for about $15 or less, so that's actually pretty solid. So you can find this game when it's on sale and get it for a perfect quality for price ratio, and I would totally recommend it, especially at those like lower prices. So yeah, I would totally say this game is worth it for its price if you buy it on sale. Full price, you could probably still find it's worth it. Definitely a beautiful game. It's not quite 20 hours gameplay through, I don't think. It's more like around 15, maybe 10 to 15 hours, depending on how completionist you are. So yeah, that's basically it I have about that. If you guys like this kind of review, I don't know if there's anything more I have to say other than, yeah, it's totally worth it. So go and give this video a like, and go and subscribe, and check out some of our other videos. We have a lot of other videos just reviewing games and other stuff, and it'd be very much appreciated if you go and watch those and see how you like about those videos. And then give me comments down below what you think about all my videos, or just what you think about the game, because I really enjoyed this game. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Consume stamina. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ow. Hey. What the? I didn't realize this guy could repeat that damage, that move so many times. I was like repeating it very, very fast.